What's up, gang? I hope everybody is well. Much love and shout out to my YouTube family and my Patreon gang. And welcome to all those who have just found my channel. You are not here by coincidence. To learn more about me, who they call Mama Magical affectionately, you can please visit my website that is shown at the beginning and the end of the video. Or you can feel free to text my Mama Magical line that is also shown at the beginning and the end of the video. So come on, y'all, let's get into the shower. We're not finna waste no time. We have already done a recent video and reading on Beyonce, and the speech that Jay-Z made and shook up the shook up the Grammys, in the social media streets. So we just gonna see. Listen, her new lane seems to be country. Is this a phase? Is this something she just doing for Act 2? Is Taylor Swift, is she feeling some type of way? Is Beyonce feeling some type of way about her? What about K. Michelle's child? People have been saying that she has been trying to break down the black country lane, even though they say historically it started with country, but this ain't, it started with black people, country music did. But we're not going to go that deep into all of that. Today, we just going to read on Miss Beyonce child and Taylor Swift to see if there's tension there. Is Jay-Z fueling it? Does Beyonce even really feel that way? So first, we just going to start off with the Mama Magical deck, as usual, per usual, and just see what comes out. Let's see the energy. Spirit, show us the energy that surrounds Beyonce and Taylor Swift at this time. Please reveal to us the most current and present energy that is surrounding the two women at this present time in their lives, and particularly in their music business. What y'all think? Y'all think it's beef? Y'all think that, this is something the fans are truly fueling, excuse me. Y'all know how how that can happen, how fans do start beef, right? Fans and stands alike. So we just gonna see the, the energy. We gonna see if this is, a thing, child. Let's see. Breakup. So this talks about a separation, a severance. So this can be between couples or friendships or business relationships. So let's see, just some sort of discord, right? Relocation, that means there's some discontentment there. Self-care, shock, cleanse, quality time. So this is interesting to me, right? Because the first card is always the most strongest energy of the cards, right? I'm trying to position these cards because I want you guys to see them as best as you can. So breakup. So this is my whole thing, right? I feel like this breakup energy is showing some sort of discord between the ladies. Even if it's just, merely weird energy. We know the fans, we know the people are trying to, fuel something, but now it is kind of it kind of makes it weird between the two ladies. That's what Spirit is showing me, if they're not on a head-on competition, right? But my whole thing is this cleanse and shock, regardless if it's reversed or not. Let me make sure it's in the camera. That energy is still there. I think this shock also talks about, Beyonce, going country. A lot of people did not expect that for Act 2, especially coming off of Act 1, which was a stark difference, right? A stark contrast between the two styles, right? So I feel like, and then this cleanse reverse. So I feel like, this does show that something in the milk may not be clean. Something in the energy is dirty. Something is off. And then this quality time, that's interesting. Hell no reverse. Surprise reverse means unpleasant surprises. Alignment reverse, out of alignment, watching, stalking. So anytime this watching energy comes up, it can go two ways. It can mean nobody's watching your ass or paying attention to you, which we know is not the truth because it's all eyes on Beyonce and Taylor Swift as well. But also it can represent unwanted eyes, unwanted attention by way of watching, stalking, or spying. I'm watching your numbers, you watching my numbers, the fans are watching, things like that. And at the bottom of the deck, we got look deeply. Take a very good look at the situation. There is more you should know. Read between the lines. And I do feel like it's a lot of behind the scenes things as well. Beyonce and Taylor, they're just the faces, rather. It's always some shit going on behind the scenes in Hollywood, in the music business. So let's get into the tarot, child, to see if we can get a little bit more details in the situation. So let's look into Beyonce's energy. We're going to start off there and just see how she's feeling, about this whole, Taylor Swift, supposedly beef or situation. How is she feeling towards this? How is she feeling, you know, about this energy? Oh, okay. So what's this, child? So this fell out in my chest, on my chest. I have to put it back on the table. Okay, so this is interesting. Let me make sure all the cards are in the camera as best as I can. Okay, so this is really interesting, right? Because there's been some shady shit and some funny business between the two of them. I feel like ever since Kanye hopped his behind on that stage, child, right? And I do feel like, you know, especially with the Six of Swords supporting the Seven of Cups, it talks about shit from the past that somebody ain't got over. Somebody has not got over. And I can only imagine Taylor Swift still feeling some way inside about what Kanye West did on supposedly behalf of Jay-Z and Beyonce. I mean, who wouldn't? You know, that's embarrassing as hell, right? You know, so I can understand why deep down inside, even if she play it off, you know, it's not every day somebody gets, you know, somebody taking their moment away from them in front of everybody and boldly doing it the way that Kanye did it to Taylor. So there's still a sore spot, right? Between, you know, at least on Taylor Swift's heart, it's towards Beyonce. And I feel like Beyonce feels it as well. And I do think with this, the Emperor and this Lovers card, Jay-Z has a lot to do with that as well. So that's funny that the Empress and the Lovers come out, because we know the Emperor is the husband or the baby daddy of the tarot, right? So I feel also a lot of this so-called, you know, feud, this, you know, fueled and fueled by other people and rumors, and once again, like the stands, is really putting them two ladies in an uncomfortable position as well. And I can only imagine so, right? And I do feel like with this Five of Pentacles reversed, this could talk about tragedy or, you know, a coldness between the two ladies. But because it's reversed, I feel like it's not, you know, Taylor Swift, she ain't the type to meet you in the streets. And I don't feel like Beyonce is neither. So it's kind of like that nice, nasty, you know, I'm so sorry that happened to you. But yeah, bitch, I really feel like that. And, you know, and on the inside, you know, so like that type of energy, like, yeah, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I can't believe Kanye did that. Or it's okay, Beyonce, you know, I know that it wasn't you, but still feeling some sort of tension. If y'all picking up what I'm putting down, right? So this is interesting, but I do feel like the man, not the fans as well, but the man is what's kind of fueling this, you know, especially there has been two men, Jay-Z and Kanye, that has openly not said nothing about Taylor Swift, not Jay-Z, but Kanye did. But we already know kind of where Jay-Z was coming from in that little shocking speech that he did at the Grammys. So I do feel like Beyonce, like, you know what I'm saying? I can understand how she knows how this game goes. She knows that the beef can start off with the fans, and then the artist eventually it starts to affect them, and then sometimes the shit starts to snowball. So that's what I, you know, I really do, you know, feel that Beyonce is feeling. But also I feel with this Seven of Cups, I feel like this energy is also pointing to her options and choices. She's like, listen, I've been in this game way before Taylor Swift, right? I can do what I want to. I can have my choice. You know, I can dibble and dibble into anything that I want to. You know what I mean? So she knows that, and Beyonce knows that. She has a lot of people backing her up in her choice as being a country artist. I do not think that this is where she's going to end, though. I feel like this may be just the Act 2 thing. We'll see. I'll ask that towards the end. What is Taylor Swift's energy towards Beyonce at this current and present time? Because, you know, Taylor Swift, I don't know, y'all tell me in the comments, does she have a fan? I know she have a fan base, but what does she call her fans? Is it the Swifters? Because, you know, her fans are, ooh, they go as crazy as the Beehive. Seven of Cups for her, too. Like, hey, we'll see. Like that, you know, that shady type of energy. She feels like out of everything, why she trying to come over to country? The Magician reverse. Fake, phony. The Moon. Shady. Fake friends. Queen of Pentacles reverse. This is interesting to me as well, right? Because Taylor Swift does feel some, especially with this Seven of Cups, is with her on her end. Taylor Swift is like, okay, why she got to come to country? You know why? You know, this hasn't been her lane. Why is she trying to come over here and prove some sort of point? Especially with that Queen of Pentacles. She's very unsettled with Beyonce choosing to come over to country music. Okay, I'm just checking to see. I know y'all probably can't see the bottom half of the cards. I'm going to try to play with the camera next time to see how I can fix that. But, you know, as long as you guys see some of them. But she does feel like it's a shady move on Beyonce's part, you know, and the Magician reverse couple and supported by that Seven of Cups and that moon right under the Seven of Cups shows like she don't feel good about it. She is in her feelings about it. It's a lot of water energy right there. But then the Two of Cups once again shows like I don't have a direct beef with her. We're not going to fight in the streets, you know, but she does feel like, you know, she may not can fully trust the situation. I don't feel like they have any solid friendship or background, especially with that Four of Wands anyway. So anything can go left to separate and tie and break those two women apart and pit them against each other, which was kind of shown in that breakup card in the middle. So it's like real fickle right now how this can go, I feel. But I don't feel like that she is really, you know, Queen of Pentacles reverse happy about Beyonce's decision, Seven of Cups upright, for her to try to cross over into that lane of country music. That's really, really interesting. But Taylor Swift, she's not her energy is not upfront confrontational. It's like she'll let other people do it for her. Kind of like Beyonce. They kind of one and the same. Ain't that crazy? Just like in two different worlds, but like almost the same. I hope y'all get what I'm trying to say. We know that Beyonce is Beyonce and Taylor is Taylor, but their fan base, you know, the popularity, you know, the accolades. But we do know Beyonce has more Grammys. But has Taylor Swift ever won album of the year? What is it called? Album of the Year award. They said that is the award. It doesn't matter how many Grammys you get, right? So that could be the problem between the two of them too. Let's tap into Jay-Z's energy with his ass, child. Is Jay-Z behind this? Does Jay-Z, you know, egg on or, you know, influence the tension between his wife, Beyonce, and Taylor Swift? What y'all think? Y'all think that he eggs it on? Do you think, okay, before I say that, because I don't want to confuse the spirits while I'm still shuffling, you shouldn't ask different questions. Does he feel that beef? Any capacity? Yes. Hell yeah. And Jay-Z, he's very vocal too. Ace of Pentacles. Yep. Come through, Spirit, the lovers. He definitely does. Ten of Cups. He like, listen, I don't care. You might say it to me behind the scenes, and we might pillow talk about it, but I'm going to speak up about it. Hell yeah. And he don't mind them having beef. Ten of Cups reverse. The Tower. The Tower reverse talks about external work, nasty work from the inside. Come through, Spirit. Ace of Swords, like, I don't see it for that woman. You know, I don't see it for her. You better than her. You deserve better than her. She has taken a lot of your opportunities, and she ain't even half of what you are. Come through, Spirit. That's how Jay-Z talks. Now, let's think. Well, we know, it's not uncommon for couples to pillow talk with each other, you know, speak with each other in their most vulnerable, you know, moments, you know, conversations that they won't necessarily say to other people. So I'm definitely not looking at Beyonce sideways at all for doing that. That's her husband. That's normal. But let's see, did she ever express to Jay-Z any type of disdain for Taylor Swift? Or maybe even the people behind her, for Taylor Swift in particular, Spirit? Did she ever come and talk to Jay-Z about that? Yep, behind the scenes. She definitely has. Jay-Z has been her confidant. She definitely talks to him, you know, about that. She feels like, you know, Taylor Swift has not Eight of Pentacles reverse put in as much work as she has. And that's just period. And she knows also as a Black woman, she can only have so much power and influence. You can have a lot of power and influence with your friends, but we know who runs it behind the scenes. Absolutely, she doesn't feel like she works as hard as her. She doesn't feel like she's ambitious as far. You know, Beyonce she dances, she sings, she does a lot. And she feels like Taylor is lackluster, is what's showing in these cards, compares to her and her achievements, right? So she definitely, she's been feeling this way for a long time too. Ten of Swords reverse, the Death card reverse. She's definitely been in her feelings about that Page of Wands. All of this shows that, yes, she does confide in her man. And absolutely, you know, she doesn't feel like Taylor Swift deserves some of the, you know, accolades that she has gained and that Beyonce has not. She does talk to her husband about that. And once again, she's been kind of feeling like this for a while now. But the Strength card definitely lets me know she does. Which is normal, because who doesn't talk to their man? I'm pretty sure Taylor talks to hers about, you know, things that she probably wouldn't dare say to the public. Okay, so let's see. People are saying Beyonce is the queen of shade, very subtle shade. They are saying that Beyonce is trying to dominate the country charts as a direct shot at Taylor, especially due to what Jay-Z said. So let's see. We already know that Act 2 has been Act 2. Of course, she didn't hurry up and go write country music just because. Here go Beyonce, the star. Just because of what Jay-Z said a couple of weeks ago. So we already know she more than likely had already written these songs. But that doesn't mean that it wasn't influenced by Taylor Swift. So, and not just Taylor Swift, but the people that support and push behind her that might be trying to, you know, take away from Beyonce in any type of way. So, is there competition here? Is Beyonce in competition with Taylor Swift musically? Beyonce is just like, listen, baby, it's beyond competition because, you know I'm Beyonce, and I know how my fans and my beehive is going to come behind me. I don't feel like what Spirit is showing me in these cards and what Spirit is saying, I don't feel like her making country is a direct shot at Taylor Swift. Now, she know Taylor Swift may feel some way about it. She know that she could come and take over those charts and those numbers, and it can create tension. But she like, I'm going to do it because I can, because I'm Beyonce. I am the star. And the funny thing is, and it's more about the odds, beating the odds, being a black person in the music industry, the Three of Pentacles reverse, knowing that people have not really, like, you know, European people. And I don't mean to, you know, I'm not trying to offend nobody, but it is what it is. We know that is a white-dominated genre, rather. And it's about not just Taylor Swift. It's about all of them. Like, listen, I'm finna come and shine my bright light. I'm a star. I'm going to do what I want to do. The Hangman represents a switch up in something. She definitely switched up in her, you know, her music for now. I don't feel like Spirit is just, something's telling me this is not going to be something she do forever. It's just probably going to be something we know that Beyonce is at the point, child, where she can jump in whatever she wants to. Jump in and jump out and go back and go forward. So we know that. But she's just unsatisfied with the way they treat black people, period, over there. She said, first of all, I'm from Texas. I can sing country if I want to, but I do feel like Five of Cups, there's something more, like that card said, look deeply, like, you know, there's something behind the scenes. She's trying to show out to somebody. She's proving a point, rather, to somebody. Taylor Swift is just a face. It's not all about Taylor Swift. So she definitely came to kick down doors. That's what I will say. Is Taylor Swift worried? Is Taylor Swift worried at all about Beyonce's success as it relates to the country genre? Okay, so what's this? Okay, she knows that it can make things worse or better between the two of them. It looks like she's not worried. She's not worried like that. It looks like, a matter of fact, at least on the outside, she may even support Beyonce. Six of Wands talks about support, you know, from other people. But I do feel like this beef, this so-called beef that the fans are really pushing and adding, you know, fuel to the fire, is hitting somewhere between them two ladies. I really do feel that way. But it looks like she's not directly worried about her. Taylor Swift is very confident in what she brings to the country music and pop. Is she pop or is she just country? Somebody let me know down in the comments. She's not worried about it yet, is what I'm saying. Not yet, but she definitely is not. She's going to have a poker face. She's not going to show that she's worried about it. In other words, don't expect to get a diss record from Taylor Swift about Beyonce, even if Beyonce ever mentions her, you know, subtly in any of her music. Will there be a collaboration between the two of them? I saw where someone mentioned that the producer of Beyonce's song, I think it's 16 Carriages, I haven't heard it yet, kind of hinted towards the two ladies collaborating. Let's see. As of now, is this possibly in the works? Spirit, collaboration between Beyonce and Taylor Swift on a country song. Remember, just because people do business together don't mean they like each other. Business is business, personal is personal. Interesting as hell, right? So, the way the cards speak, it shows a big maybe. It shows a big maybe, especially with that devil reverse. And that 7 of Cups. It definitely looks like it's been discussed, though, with that 3 of Wands. But it's just like, you know, if we collab, it's got to be a lot. The paperwork got to be strong, you know, because y'all know that shit like that can get messy, you know, especially coming together for money and an image. But behind the scenes, it looked like shit. My team going to be on top of your team. We going to check every number, there won't be no fine print unread about the situation just because of the past history. That 6 of Cups and that devil reverse. So that energy, once again, is still there. But because these women come off, you know, especially in the image as, you know, classy women that are unproblematic, you know, it's once again, it's kind of that. It's going to, a lot of shit is just going to remain behind the scenes, and fans, are just going to have to pick up on it. But as far as the question goes, it looks like it's definitely been talks about it, 3 of Wands, and it might actually happen, but it's still a big maybe here. I can almost see those two women trying to make an I can say try, but possibly make an appearance with each other just to calm the fans down. Because it's like we make more money together, you know. We could make a lot of money together. They still gonna make their money, though. Okay, so before we conclude this reading, let's look at the other black country artists as a whole that's been trying to push this, that's, you know, been trying to, you know, break the charts in a very tough genre of music for African Americans and all black and brown people alike. How do they feel about Beyonce as a whole? We know individually people might feel different, but as a whole, are they receiving Beyonce coming over to this genre? This is good. This is good because they feel like, okay, 4 of Swords, reverse. This is Beyonce. There's no competition, period. So it's like they recognize that. But they also recognize that this can go real good for them. She may kick down those doors. She might bring that attention that we need, you know, because remember, her Beyonce fans have already been calling up to the country radio stations, right? You know, we might cash out with Beyonce coming this way. Because once again, now all this, you know, behind the scenes racism and, you know, all these type of things that we've been dealing with that nobody really cared about. Now that Beyonce is here, 10 of Pentacles, this might really build us up, right? This is supportive. This is going to get us the attention that we need. Finally, yes, like a breakthrough. This is good. But then some of them, it's like, I don't know now. Why would she come over here and just take over like that? That's how they feeling with that 7 of Cups. They're like, you know, we just going to see how this play out. But we do hope that it works. So it's like they kind of like at a standstill with it, if that makes sense. That's Beyonce with the 10 of Pentacles and the star. Come through, Spirit. And then the 3 of Pentacles reverse. And it's so funny how it's supporting this 7 of Cups. Because this 3 of Pentacles reverse it can talk about people building together. And it can also be looked at as your co-workers, right? Which will be, you know, your so-called peers in that particular genre. So how they sit above this Seven of Cups was a very iffy type of energy, right? It's like, once again, they kind of like, some of them like, okay, yeah, this could be a good thing. This is Beyonce. Beyonce, hell yeah. I might actually get a collab with this lady, you know, especially if she coming over here trying to boost us up on purpose and, rubbing in certain people's faces. But then the other half is like, come on now, Three of Pentacles, hell no. Why would she come over here and do that? She knows she's going to take away the shine from us. We've been working so hard. So it's like they're split, Four of Swords. They really are split 50-50. How does K. Michelle feel? A lot of people have been bringing up K. Michelle now, as somebody that's, been trying to do country music. She has come out with songs. They say she's been talking about it since the Love and Hip Hop days. She has made not a comment, but a post kind of alluding to her, going to continue to try her best and letting her fans know and the people know that have brought her up. Like, I see the comments. Thank you. Because Lord knows if I speak out about it, I'm going to be problematic, right? So how does K. Michelle feel about Beyonce coming? How does she truly deep down feel about Beyonce coming to country music and already shaking the table, in K. Michelle's words? How does she truly feel, Spirit? Is she liking this? She like, look, this is Beyonce. This is Beyonce. I know not to say nothing left right now. So I'm just going to support it and continue doing what I'm doing. I'm not going to feed in it. I don't want no beef. Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles reversed. I'm not about to fight with her and be loud. I might even try to come together with her. Two of Cups, King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. So she like, okay, yeah, my career has been very slow, basically non-existent with the country realm, but I'm definitely not going to try to go against Beyonce. I'm going to, continue to make my music, continue to be K. Michelle, who I am, but I ain't trying to have no beef with that lady. Two of Cups, because she's still another black woman like me. Hey, hopefully it'll work out for the best for every black country artist. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, gang, so as we always do, before we conclude the reading, we're going to pull some cards, some final messages from the Mama Magical Oracle deck, and see what comes out. That's any additional messages, Spirit, as it relates to Beyonce and Taylor Swift. Third party, others involved. Come on through, Spirit, just like I said it was. Soulmate. So when it's reversed, it once again talks about a separation between two people. Once again, even if it's just, two people being pitted against each other by way of someone else, right? And then that watching card. Lovers, Jay-Z, family, spirits. Ooh, okay, who tapping into some spirits? We know Beyonce is into that shit, right? And then we got the self-care again, and then happiness. And then, yes, reverse. So this can look like a maybe. So the energy is up in the air is what it's looking like to me. But it's very clear that other people is influencing both of these women behind the scenes and talking things in their ear. So I hope this reading brought some clarity to the situation, gang. And let me know if you have any more questions. I will be reading the comments. Peace and blessings.